Hey guys, welcome back to D&M Motorsports. What we're checking out today is a muscle car from General Motors. This is a 2010 Cadillac CTS-V. The original CTS-V was a pioneer for GM. Here was a mid-size luxury car that was packing the Corvette Z06's V8 engine along with a manual transmission. These cars were extremely fast, so who would have dreamt a 500 plus horsepower version right out of the factory? This is the 2010 Cadillac CTS-V. Not only is the CTS-V a fast sedan, but it's one of the most powerful American cars ever produced. A true challenger to the world's best sedans, the CTS-V packs a 556 horsepower punch. Incredible power from a well-engineered sedan. At first glance, it's clear that this is no ordinary CTS. A much more aggressive stance, larger 19-inch polished wheels, and prominent dual exhaust only hint at the firepower under the hood. Under the hood you'll find what defines this car as a beast. It is the supercharged LSA engine. Now in this tune, this car produces 556 horsepower. That's incredible power. It's not too hard to believe when you actually consider the fact that this engine is a close descendant of the LS9 motor, which is in the Corvette ZR1, which is the most powerful production General Motors car ever built. But you can see obviously strut tower brace here on top of it. You can't see a whole lot up here, but you know, everything is super clean. It looks like as if it's in brand new condition, and it's only covered 6,000 miles, so there's really no excuse that this car would have any wear. Under the hood, the 6.2 liter LSA supercharged V8 engine is the architectural twin to the mighty LS9 under the hood of the Corvette ZR1. To describe this kind of power is difficult. It feels like you're strapped to a rocket whose momentum just keeps building, yet the car inspires confidence in the driver. The 6-speed automatic shifts quickly, and the manual shifts will blip the throttle to match the lower gear revs. Magnetic ride control distinctly changes the character of the car in sport mode, actively stiffening the suspension to respond to an elevated performance threshold. Brembo brakes provide necessary stopping power for one of the world's most powerful sedans, but on the contrary, it's a very comfortable and well-appointed luxury car for the daily grind. Other exterior highlights include xenon headlamps and rear park distance control. This car is equipped with a keyless entry and ignition system, so as long as I have the key on me, I can get right in, and all I really have to do to fire the car up is put my foot on the brake. Fires that LSA right up to life. But really the best in technology you're probably going to find from General Motors these days. Unbelievably focused driving position, great steering wheel with a nice thick wrap to it. These seats really do hold you in place, but you know, it's nothing you're going to complain about because it's actually really comfortable. Inside is loaded up with all the latest in technology. The factory navigation system ties in the audio functions for the excellent Bose 5.1 surround sound system. Audio options include CD, XM satellite radio, and a 40 gigabyte hard drive. The optional UltraView panoramic roof includes a power shade, while dual zone automatic climate control regulates your comfort. Dual power sports seats are heated and offer lumbar adjustment. Getting in the back of the CTS, it's got a lot more room than you'd expect. Obviously I'm comfortable right here, slam the door. Everything's super solid and comfy. These seats are actually pretty cushy back here. And you can tell they use a nice grade of leather as well. But I mean, this is definitely more than enough room for 4 fully grown adults to get away. And then you've got this spectacular view right out of the UltraView roof. Well, so far today, I've put a couple miles on this car, and I have to say I'm extremely impressed. It's really comfortable, and I was trying to figure out what car this reminded me of, and think about it, it reminds me of an E55. Now, not an E63, the 55, the one that was supercharged, because the engine feels very similar to that. Like I've always said, that is one of the fastest feeling engines you can drive. Now, this is the LSA V8 from GM, which is essentially the same as what's in the ZR1. That's called the LS9, but it's a little detuned. That's 638 horses, this is 556. But think about that. This is 556 horsepower in a Cadillac CTS. And it's unbelievably fast. I mean, really unbelievably fast. I have not actually driven the newer CTSs. This is the first experience I've had with one, and I've kind of been excited to drive one because I've heard that they're pretty much a fully baked item. You know, I know that the previous generation was always criticized for not really being a true European contender. And we're about to get on the highway here, going up on a big on-ramp. Let's see how planted this is. Wow. you don't feel anything. I mean, obviously feedback, I'm hanging onto the steering wheel pretty damn tight. Very impressive. And then power out. That's pretty awesome. I mean, that's legendary muscle right there. Absolutely legendary. And it's comfy. Now we're cruising highway speeds, and it's quiet. See? Reminds me of the E55, and I loved that car. All right, here's what we love to do. Got it all tuned up. Make no mistake, this is a world-class sports car in a mid-size luxury body, but it is comfortable enough to drive every day. Cadillac has a home run on its hands with the CTS-V, and this car even includes the balance of Cadillac's 4-year, 50,000-mile factory warranty, which also includes roadside assistance. For more information, including factory options, you can find us online at dmautosales.com.